Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to that exciting, innovating, and amazing, spectacular Propagandacast. I'm your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master propaganda hero, like defender of the fatherland, Acehiro to A1v1 on Crossroads. In the north, it is Pineapple the Fruit Dude. Fighting for the Red Army, the Soviet Union, Comrade Stalin here with the 25th Tank Corps with counterattack. Got Motan's shock rifle with tank and mine bulletins. West and south, specifically ramming bulletins. In the south, it is Acehiro fighting for the Oberkommand West Germany, Deutschland. Rolling out here with the Großdeutschland Panzergrenadier Division with breakthrough. Featuring breakthrough tactics, the Panzerfusilier, Sturmoffizier, assault artillery, and of course the Jagdtiger with double infantry and an Ironhide Panther 4 bulletin there. Panzerlich Sturmpionier with foot following up here for Acehiro. Double conscripts there for Pineapple. And as always, a big howdy thanks to my paid supporters, these champions, these heroes, other Propagandacasts who keep me in the business. You too can join the heroics ranks by pledging on Patreon. You can always follow the example of Patrick, who donated and support the Propagandacast with this hard-earned money. Links in the description as well for PayPal as well. As you know, comment, like, share, subscribe, press the bell button, and with that little commercial message out of the way, as nothing really happens until then, let's focus a bit more on what might be happening here. So far, both players are sort of going aggressively. Well, Acehiro aggressively. They're moving towards the map there. Acehiro focusing on the east side. Pineapple moving more sort of spread across the entire map. They're going for a wide front approach with the Soviets. Third conscript there, almost done for Pineapple. Sandbags there and there. Very good stuff. Unless, of course, you're the one who has to attack into it. Sandbags there. Grab the southern point. Fun fact, the Großdeutschland Panzergrenadier Division was named because initially back then when it started, it rather did something most German divisions did, which was it recruited across most of Germany. Specific division techs would recruit from specific, districts in Germany. So, one division might recruit from Hamburg, or another from Vienna, and so on. And of course, Deutschland picked the best troops from across different units, so it was known as the Großdeutschland because of that. Fun fact. But anyway, first engagement here by the Eastern Road Point here, as Volkskammer is Panzergrenadier clashing with conscripts. We'll also have to see how Pineapple long-term response to rather the Panzerfusilier and what they might potentially mean here. Sturmpionier ramming here could flank the Soviets. There we go. Panzerfusilier being relatively overwhelmed by the sheer amount of firepower that Pineapple can leverage. Quickly turn around to deal with the Sturmpioniers. They're obviously the bigger threat here. Thumbs up there. Of course, last the Fulton 3 shots, but the Sturmpioniers easily having the best DPS that short to mid-range, which point obviously they have to the priority. But there you go. The light cover shields from this last now to then beat the conscript and then focus on the other one. Allowing here Acehiro though bit initially awkwardly to ultimately overcome Pineapple here and secure the road point and the sandbags. Thumbs up there. Could consider mining or sandbagging it. Back here, troops reinforcing. We'll obviously go some more Panzerfusilier. It's just that one squad. Trot on the way there for Acehiro. The Schwere Wehrmacht Schlepper. Doubly near troop comes there for Pineapple. So, question is, what does he go? There's definitely an intent. Since he's there within shock troops, he's got 2 Dachshunds for those, so it could easily be out of those. We shall, of course, see if it goes for that. Folks going for the cuff point there. Up and here. Pineapple's right flank. Thumbs up. Panzerfusilier sitting out. Truck arriving. Skirmishing to the Volks engineers to the west. Eastern fuel is wide open. There we go. Bit of wire there. Thumbs up to Pineapple. Got 2 conscripts pushing for the car point there to reclaim it from the fascists in the west. Skirmishing continues going for the eastern fuel point there. Good play there by Pineapple. Aggressive and decisive. Comfortable hard to their face hero. No surprise there. No surprise. Volks routed by the sheer amount of infantry that Pineapple there leverages easily. Very good. Sturmpionier reinforcing a bit. Sandbags on the eastern fuel point. Good work. Thumbs up there. Again, very consistent sandbagging there from Pineapple. Very consistent. Constantly attacking the Volks there by the calf point. Pushing forward to the glory of Cumberland Stalin up close. There should be a slight advantage, but unless the Volks look like they get some of the better RNG here and are basically beating the Volksgunners. Plus the Volks attack into the conscript section of the Volksgunners, which further gave the Volks a bit of advantage. They're up close again. The conscripts are kind of sort of leveling it out, but on their own, they will not be sufficient, but with the second squad arriving, of course, that's going to be a win. They do get a bun, a bit of a parting gift here from Acehiro. Does burn Boris into bits. Very fried bits. Battle headquarters up to Acehiro. Could go for the Sturmoffizier, probably won't. But he could. I imagine he's going for the mechanized post there. That's it. Bit surprised he went for the Dachshund just for 1 Panzerfusilier squad. Typically, he's going to see a few more. But Acehiro here seems to have other designs compared to what most players go for. Meanwhile, Pineapple's just pushing ahead. We've got the Tank OKW Battalion Command going up already. The years how to work. They're setting it all up. Western point there reclaimed for the Red Army. Medics on the way there after the mechanized post. Still nothing further. I'm guessing we're going to see a flak half attack for Acehiro here versus Pineapple, though he will also need a Raketner for 2 to help deal with the T-70 that is almost inevitably going to hit him like a brick through a window. With Sika Bliat written across it. We do get the G33 upgrade there. Thumbs up. But yeah, he's likely going to go for the flak half track first, and then we see where it goes for next. Will there be more Panzeroffizier? Will there be the Sturmoffizier, which is, you know, kind of a neat unit? But, I mean, there's obviously going to be like Kevin at some point, but still not a super huge fan of this kind of manpower threat. Again, I can understand he wants to like get ready to get that flak half track as soon as possible. Going for the Western fuel point there. Thumbs up. Part of Nemo's getting ever closer to the T-70. In fact, he's going to be able to like get out a fairly fast T-70. Part of this is just the map Crossroads. It's bigger than most other maps in terms of resource points, meaning if you get like a good advantage, you can use it much more fast, like snowballing, like fast vehicles or tanks. And that's clearly what's happening here with Pineapple. Like he's going to get out a T-70 a bit faster than you others would be able to on like most normal maps. Flak half take done here. Stielhandgranate off. You can easily dodge that one. You should probably just try and flank them, to be honest, around the fight at range there. That's just me. Obviously has some risks, but I think it's more efficient they're standing there and flame for a range against the unit heavy cover. Flanking about here, good work by Pineapple, catching Acehiro in a bit of a tight spot. He has the flak half tag out. Still no sign of additional infantry though. Definitely feel like this is one issue for Acehiro. Doesn't want like you to have too few little infantry on a map like this, but map control really matters more. As again, it can result in like snowballing situations, so he definitely should be calling in at least one more infantry, if not at least 2 more. But again, I would suggest the Sturmoffizier, like just instant, and again has some good abilities. Plus, it's effectively like an extra Oberson squad early on. That can be, you know, given some nice additions. So I would like to see that from Acehiro here, but we'll of course see if he goes for it. Back here, troops reinforcing healing. Flak half taking on its own. Like Kedna from over there, so do get the T7 there halfway done. Is a very fast season here for Pineapple and a real nightmare for Acehiro in with a Kedna. It will likely force his hand into perhaps even considering a second one. Also, he needs to get some of that fuel back fast. Kedna for halfway done there for Pineapple on the red arm. Pineapple pace here with the T7 is done for Pineapple. You also get some mines, very good. Thumbs up there to Pineapple, good work, good work. We got a demo charge here, utilising in this case the blind spot. You might notice it at all at normal angle, you're not going to notice it here. So thumbs up there to Pineapple. That is exceptionally devious and efficient. And there's like basically no way for him to detect it, like unless like specifically like turns around the screen. I don't even think like it has like any like silhouette that will appear through there, so that is very devious. And an effective use of the demo charge. Again, just using blind spots because most people just look for this camera angle, the natural one. There are actually a few players, like for example, shift the camera angles. Like so, for example, the north player, they'll shift it around so they look at it from this angle. And again, some players just operate whatever camera angle is, you know, natural for them. But little fun fact there as well. Little fun fact. But yeah, most just look from the standard one. Again, this is based on Pineapple, then exploding with a demo charge there. That's definitely some slightly higher metagame thinking, if you will, when you account for your opponent's camera angles to exploit them. Choosing those the Falcon is cover slowly crumbling. Still no additional infantry here from Acehiro. Still no clear as to what he's actually planning here versus Pineapple. I'm not sure why he's refusing to go for like at least. Oh, there we go. We do get the officer finally, the Sturmoffizier. Thumbs up. Flak happening forward. Sturmoffizier going there for the centre victory point. Oh, there you go. Oh, he can actually spot it there. Never mind. But still, it does require keen eye to spot it. But it does have a sheer silhouette. It's just a bit difficult to spot. It only shows up there, you can see it. So, you know, slightly wrong, but still, it is not a bad idea to use it that way. Since again, boom, you're exploiting like your opponent's like, you know, natural angles. And in this card, Acehiro like spotted it from an angle there. It just runs straight from the building, would have been punished. Obviously, a bit of trouble. In fact, the officer went down first. Needs to reach the entire unit there. Highlighting the lethality of the T-70 as always. Consequently, society for Pineapple. Sturm Punier, but unless they're planning a pantry check, they probably should consider getting out of there soon. Parnell was just, you know, ratcheting up that pressure he can with an early advantage. Again, going for the fuel points, again, digging in. Flak after the conscripts, they're pulling up behind a stone wall, which of course is quite resistant to the flak fire, for at least a while. Sturm into fix. Need to launch a counterattack to reclaim that for Germany. Cis 3 divisional field gun there for Pineapple. Still no doctrine though. One wonders what Pineapple is scheming. And then that fruit fiending mind of his. Field gun halfway done. Mechanized armor company there for Pineapple. The fruit dude. Fast T-34 from 6 definitely possible. T-35 also possible. KV-1. Theoretically a KV-8. I mean, probably wouldn't rush it out. But like a KV-8 could also be a bit of a pain in the posterior there if he's here to deal with it well handled. Though it is fairly rare. I think the only player I know consistently goes for it is Jove. But anyway, Cis 3 difficult gone up there. Mechanized armor company off done for Pineapple. Front of X routed here by Acehiro's infantry. And of course his officer. Got forces with engineers. Four kills. Could throw a smoke grenade here. Distance retreating. I mean that works. Still a cannon flak up in for the T-70. Only the flak half tech hits. The T-70 slightly whiffs, and the Western March going off, and the Fulton going to still carry the Western fuel pump running neutral. Good work, but still. Pineapple continue to gain a significant advantage in resources. Acehiro here following up with the Schwerer Wehrmacht Schlepper for the Schwerer Panzer quarters, though I'm still surprised he's consistently flowing so much manpower. I really feel like he just had like one more unit. One more. Or at least add in some support weapons like the MG-34 something. Pineapple is in fact following up with the Maxim machine gun, but there's still no sign of a doctrine there for Pineapple. 12 minutes in the game, and he just continues to sort of, you know, be hesitant about that, I guess. T-70 going for the Panzerfusilier. Got 6 kills, eventually 2, and there you go. Shots fired. Panzerfusilier need to get out of there fast before they end up just feeding the T-73 experience. Cuff on hit. Maxim ready. Almost got the Eastern fuel point there. Black half tech flying away there. Got 2 kills on it. Veterans 1 Sturm officer moving forwards. Constant towards the Sunday for Acehiro going into contested potential push. There we go. In fact, found the Sturm Punier there. Being caught by the flak half tech and suppressed. Very good. Unless, of course, you're Pan, in which case you're probably not thinking that's good. Flak half tech with 3 kills now. Fulton pushing forwards. Field gun up now the flak half tech, but the shot misses narrowly. Sturm officer up north here taking hits, but also allowing the Kevin to spot the T-75 at it. Flak half tech forces to engage. Close call there. Grab up these some points. I think we've got more points, I think, outside of Pineapple's base. I think that'd be fairly helpful there for Acehiro. Maxim finding where they're back in Pineapple's base. Nothing further happening. Can still go for the T-54 from 6 now. We could also go for a mortar. I think that'd be pretty good on this map. Would be pretty good. Opinion and we got orbital dart for Acehiro. I mean, that's definitely some infantry to go for as well. Not bad at all. Thumbs up. Showing something a bit more elite and able to pressure Pineapple better. Also, one thing you might want to use to use breakthrough tactics. Really good, but overlooked ability, allowing you to just neutralize points quickly, is quite frankly fairly good. Ooh, wipe on the flamethrower engineers. That's beautiful there for Acehiro. Obviously a bit painful there for Pineapple. One moment they were there, the other they were not. Oh no! The flamethrower, it's lost! Comrade Darius gonna have my ass for this. That's what you worry about? Have you ever met him? No? Oh good. But I have, and I don't want to meet him again. Last time I lost an uncle and a cousin. Shock troops out there for Pineapple goes for shock rifle with the KV-8 flamethrower tank. We got anti-tank and ambush tactics. Shock troops obviously. The incendiary artillery barracks and of course the IS-2 heavy tank, so... But he's not going for the is he actually going to go for the KV-8 here? He might just be planning to rush out KV-8 as Acehiro, basically leveraging his further map control here and just hoping that Acehiro can't hit him fast enough for the counter to the KV-8. That is Pretty ambitious here by Pineapple. That is pretty ambitious. But, you know, not necessarily bad, but it's not what I'd advise here. Signing up with a, well, maybe with a field can make it work, we'll have to see, but it's risky, definitely risk, I think, Acehiro really getting control of the match here. Cody with a flag crafter, now getting to 2 in the east, Teason ringing once more, engaging Acehiro's right flank there. We're starting to get the maximum field coming up here, flag crafter needs to disengage pretty snell, there we go, direct hit. Smoke's been popped. No smoke grenade from the Storm Officer. See something about. Maximum holding back. Storm Officer holding up there. 4 kills. Veterans you want. Folks are going for the Eastern Fuel Point there. Pineapple sounds to look very much like he's in an incendiary mood here. Very stalling for the IS-2, which would definitely be super risky. I mean, whatever he's going for is kind of risky. The KB at least offers more pressure now and could also force Acehiro to cause like consider more Kevin members which are vulnerable to the KB8. So it looks like it. Maybe, maybe not. Or is he actually playing the IS-2 stall here, which would, again, definitely have its own risks. I'm not entirely sure about Pineapple. Oh, there we go. It is, in fact, the KB8 heavy flamethrower tank there for Pineapple. But it's replaced by a T-34 variant with a flamethrower instead. Maximum thing with the Panzer leader. East side here, we got a bit of skirmishing there between Pineapple and Acehiro. But the west side is where most of the fighting's happening here between Pineapple and Acehiro. Steadily trying to push forwards, but Pineapple putting up fierce resistance and is not keen on letting Acehiro through here. KB8 heavy flamethrower tank halfway done. Acehiro's close to the Panzer IV, which will definitely give Pineapple's a bit of a rougher time there. Continuing eastwards, ace level, 11 kills. Flak after the 7 kills, and Panther 4 Molly on the way there for Acehiro. Teasing in front of the Fultz gun. Oh, Upsilon, actually, those are not Fultz gun, it is anything but. Anything but. There we go. KB8 heavy flamethrower tank out. You can see how well Panel makes use of this one versus Acehiro. Panther 4 halfway done. It's definitely not a unit you see too often. But, you know, well utilised against the right kind of opponent can be quite devastating, as obviously its flamethrower packs quite the punch. Against infantry and support weapons, not so much against tanks. Kevin turns around here. There we go, Kevin just being scorched to death within moments. There we go, wipe. Orbison very worstly just retreats rather than trying to like stick around for like a second. And there you go, flak after the T-Sim quite a bit of damage because we're going to ace level that. Pop veteran fleet, not ace level. Almost got the T-Sim with the flag craft tag, almost got the Panther pushing forwards, and the T-70 narrowly escapes. Can't run here for the Kedden Alpha. Crew down the nose of the Panther, also running the fine. There you go. Wiped out the crew immediately. Good work there by Acehiro, at least in 9 Pineapple him in the Kedden Alpha. This is one thing to have to deal with a KB8, there's also another thing that was supported by a 6-man like Kedden Alpha. That would be an absolute nightmare for Acehiro, I imagine. Western Fuel secured alongside the Western Victory Point. Great for Acehiro and certainly a bit perilous here for Pineapple. His T-70 almost knocked out, narrowly survived the encounter. Focusing on the KB8, in this case, a bit of triage, that is, what can he most swiftly get back in the fight, and that would also be the KB8, so thumbs up there to Pineapple. Tank triage is an important skill. Looking forward, they Panther from the conscripts. Shot fired, Panther moving westwards, almost got the KB8 fixed up here for Pineapple. Carf on the hit, good play there with Pineapple, thumbs up, doing what he can until he gets his armored force in check. There you go, flag capturing about T-3 as the conscript charging into it. And there we go, Yuri gets sawed to bits, Dimitri falls him into the afterlife. Betty in the flag capture, there goes Soft, a hit there from an anti-tank grenade. You've got a grenade shell on the flag craft, taking some extra damage. The shock troops are ultimately forced to fall back. KV-8, the Russian force looking to exploit this. Sturmpuny are being burned up there by the KV-8 heavy flamethrower tank. I think he's switching over here to the 45mm gun to try and take out the flag craft tech, looking to exploit an opportunity. Pineapple goes for it for the motherland. And Acehiro here, this flag craft tech I imagine is going to feel a bit awkward getting taken out by a flamethrower tank. Pop smoke, but problem is it's not difficult to predict where it is and just attack around into the smoke. So down it goes here. Man lost very soon and continuing support with the Panther 4 because that's got a damaged engine as well there. So very nice little push here by Pineapple. Thumbs up. It saw an opportunity and exploded it beautifully. Storm Officer getting that sheet too. Not bad. We'll have to see what Pineapple goes next. In fact, it's the T-34 from 6. Very good. KB holding back. Constantly suppressed. The cannon for number 2 for Acehiro. There to help deal with the KB-8 and the T-70 Mannion. Passes squad problem ship machine unless he's got something else planned there because the KB-8's going to move and kill them. Can land an ice hit on the KB-8's rear. Fulton fired from the T-7 the conscript. The shock was being forced as well here with Pineapple. And they go officer retreats immediately as soon as the KB-8 comes within range and begins, you know, applying a 3rd-degree burn. Panther 4 shoots, decent hit there. T-34 right about to hit it for Pineapple and the Red Army. KB-8 they're firing away still. Panther fast off, damaging the inhibitor of the KB-8. Reinforcing healing, T-34 6 holding back. Shock about in the east. Maxim setting up. Got the shock going for these in the fuel pond. That's going to force response from Pineapple. Not from Pineapple, from Acehiro. Pineapple's forcing the response there from Acehiro. But talking nonsense there, my apologies. Got the T-54 on the left flank here. Possibly planning a push there. Shock being caught for the Panzer Kampfpanzer Push. Gain tensions run the process. Excellent. Smoke grenade, but sadly not quite in time. At least not for Petrov and Popovich, who got blown to bits. Obviously it was the KB-8. KB-8 easily wins that one. Very close veteran on that flamethrower tank there, which unlocks the inspired infantry ability, which no one really uses. There you go. Veterans are unlocked on the KB-8. No chase for the Kenneth, trying to clear them out and hold front to the Panther 4. We've got a field bombarding here. Well, turning up the heat here on the Kenneth. There you go. Almost got one of them. Almost got one. Looks like they will escape here. The wrath of Stalin's dragon here. Taking a few shots on the Panther 4, but both have been easily deflected. More mines here from Pineapple. Very good. I'm guessing Acehiro here is possibly planning a Panther versus Pineapple. Not entirely sure that's a great idea. Particularly not versus all the field guns, but certainly might have a decent track record as the KB, since the KB can't damage in a return, honestly. Second field in there, halfway done. I'm guessing Pineapple maybe considering now trying to solve for the RS2 heavy tank here versus Acehiro. Got 297 to 290, or 296 to 298. That's actually pretty close in terms of 2 points between the two. Oh, the orbs on white and the shock to the wall units got the orbs on light machine gun. That's it. Any other unit picking up the light machine gun actually gets less performance out of it compared to the orbital guard, and they applied that nerf some time ago. Still, that's got to feel a bit awkward there for Acehiro. Probably should consider replacing those orbs on eventually. Was he planning a King Tiger? He can't be planning for a King Tiger, the Yak Tiger, since he could actually go for the Yak Tiger. He could go for the Yak Tiger, he could be planning that. I would definitely not advise that, though. I would definitely not advise that, though. Even the Panther's a better choice than that. But then again, some players just like to do things like that. They're just going for the Yak Tiger. Punch on the 5 from the T-7 light tank, 20 kills. This ace level killing machine. Okay, so in fact going for the Panther. Crisis avert, at least major crisis avert. I mean, he's still going for a Panther, but still that's better than trying to go for the Yakti, yeah? As with Pineapple, the potential is he's still trying to solve here for the IS-2, though truly we won't know until, like, you know, a bit later. As besides the set double field guns, there's not really much of an indicator here from Pineapple. Let's say quite sometimes since both the KV-8 and an IS-2 heavy tank in a fight. Panther right about down there for Acehiro, moments away. The north side, Panther makes another push into the cemetery, and we see that Acehiro's officer being pushed back. Still, no support weapons here from Acehiro, no machine gun geweers, no light infantry guns, just like hidden rifles. Doesn't feel like some machine guns. Could be a good investment here for Acehiro. KV-8 engaging the Fulton is burning away. They got 9 kills, almost mentioned. The Fulton is somehow, despite being stuck in the middle of a sea of fire, getting away from most of it. Though they do running into it for some reason. Obviously makes things a lot easier for the KV-8 to then do damage to them. Smoke grenade off, thumbs up there to Pineapple. They'll probably should have shifted position a bit away so they didn't just attack right onto the spot there. Panther engaging. First shot goes through, KV-8 moving forwards. Good from the Panther there. Giving up that returns. Shot bounces though, despite ambush and everything. That's pretty lucky there for Acehiro. Second Panther shot misses. KV-8 half health. Folks trying to clear out that field gun, but they're about to get hosed up because no more support to help deal with the KV-8 more efficiently in there. Go full wipe then. Acehiro, good kill for Pineapple, good kill. Almost got the KV-8 with the field and transfer over to the Panther, punching through its flange armor this time around. In the southeast, the Panthers were looking to push away their Pineapple's infantry and secure the eastern field once more for the glory of Deutschland. There we go, got the eastern field, Panther following in. Shot fired and shot whiffed. Panther getting a few kills from the conscript, second shot whiffs. North field KV-8 need to repairs quite badly. Pineapple at this point though is really starting to look like he's going for the IS-2. That he's planning another KV-8. With that much fuel floated, I think it's really only those two options. The second KV-8 would absolutely be bananas, but could theoretically work. IS-2 obviously should work more steadily. Troops heading in there. Machine guns infantry, of course, the mighty Thyssen light tank. We only got the Sturm officer there, who is still some time away from the ace level. Still no smoke grenade here from Acehiro. He's also got a lot of munitions floating by, like 387 though. Pineapple's odds from quite 400. Like neither side's really mining using much ability there. That's definitely kind of a thumbs down here for me. Like floating that much munitions is not great. Though I have to say it's pretty rare that, like, you know, two players in a 1v1 match is floating almost the exact same amount of munitions. It just feels a bit unreal. Good hit by the field on the Panther 4 there. Got the punches at the east level as the conscripts. T-54 strikes, Steel Handgranate. Need to shoot those punches before the T-54 wipes them out. Got 287, 275. Panther shoots. Shot punches through. The Panther's 80mm of slot front lava, and the Wesley can right over the Maxim. These here will definitely start looking to replacing some of this infantry losses. He's down to our infantry, whereas Pineapple still has a good amount of infantry. Plus other things, like a Maxim machine gun. Thyssen flying with the Keddenwerfer. Also was the conscripts. More troops setting up from the base here. KB sitting out there for Pineapple. 13 kills on veteran 2. 259, 275. Power's under the hit there. Acehiro again, they're going straight for the Sturmpunion in the centre. 13 kills. Could soon become 14. Doing a bit on damage there. Go 14 kills as they do kill one. The Sturmpunion, at least we got the officers nearby supporting. The Kebs moving up. Panther is, well, holding up here, gaining message 1. Correct, try and combat blitz here to both increase the speed but rate of fire there. Going signature on the Kedman for good work. Panther a bit slow to pursue. Got the engine. If it is If you kept up with the Panther using Comet Blitz, he would have probably been able to take out the KV8, but he's not rushing the Panther, taking hits from both the T-54s and the field guns, taking them large amount of damages again. The armor just doesn't matter. She also used the Comet Blitz here to get out of that mess faster. So that, definitely could have been done better there by Acehiro. Missed both the opportunity to take out the KV8, but almost lost the Panther 5 as well. So, be mindful of those things, be mindful. Panther to the rescue here, at least attempted rescue. You saw the T-54 there holding watch over the 2 eastern points there. Panther in danger repairs. Maybe want to consider another Sturmpioneer squad. You could also theoretically just go for another Panther soon. 2 Panthers and a Panther 4 could pose a bit of a problem there for Pineapple, who is meanwhile moments away from the IS-2. In fact, his major issue is got too many units. Acehiro not planning a second Panther, instead planning the Jagdpanzer. Not a bad idea there either. They could also just go for another Panzer 4. But it is, I think, a nice visualization that he is concerned about armor to a degree and wants to get out some more cost-efficient measures. But there you go. Panther Lens Brigades in the Conscript Squad. For up north here we got the folks with the Orbital Shock Troopers. Still some time away from the IS-2. Not too far away though. I mean, he just needs to lose a single guy in a squad and boom, he's there. Panther out there's got to get some kills and then trigger the opportunity for Pineapple to go for the IS-2 heavy tank here. There we go. Pineapple can now at the 31 minute mark go for the IS-2 heavy tank, and he does do so, giving him quite a bit of armor now. Got the IS-2, the KV8, the T-34-6 and the T-70. Panther moving forward, see it, going for KV8, flamethrower tank, and we got T-34 out there as well. I see fire there, catching the kidnappers. Panther's closing on T2 here versus Pineapple. Another hit there from the Panther on the KV8, which itself is almost ace level. Another nice hit from the Jagdpanzer. Got one of the kidnappers though. Panther moving in here, almost got it. One more shot could possibly do it, at least push it to efficiency 2. He's not firing well, was the T-54. I think it was the T-54. And there you go. Panther gain 22, shot fight. Jagdpanzer shoots, gets a good hit. In the center, Panther on watch. In the west side, we got the IS-2 moving in there. Should upgrade with the pin-up machine, in my opinion. In the center, Sturmpioneering up. Panther 4 there joining in here. We got 29 kills on a nice kill tally there, 31. And there you go, Pineapple unleashes the IS-2 heavy tank here versus Acehiro. Panther almost knocked out the field guns. Panther's not in a great state either, as the field guns keep blasting away. The Sturmpioneering caught here with the IS-2 and routed. Folks pushing forwards. Panther sitting out there for Pineapple, but heavily damaged. You're certainly losing more and more ground here though, Mr. Acehiro versus Pineapple, losing more and more ground, losing more initiative, and Pineapple seems to be ever so slowly perhaps sitting this match now in his favour. As Acehiro pulls up a brilliant maneuver that completely confounds Pineapple, or Pineapple really does something very, very silly. KV8 they're very, very close to the east level. You're talking moments away there. IS-2 meanwhile is going to take quite some time to get there. Panther has some potential. Panther 4 is almost there as well. Jagdpanzer creeping hit those hard loss of gun, shoots and bounces off the IS-2's armor. Further hits there. Oh, actually, with the sun round, 4 is going to Panther plus, maybe test attempt to. IS-2 hauling into safety there, avoiding further problems here for Acehiro. Close call there for a walk. McKenna shoots, gets a good hit. Penetrates the IS-2's frontal armor. Also moving for the center victory. We've got 99 versus 75. Kept on down the IS-2. Jagdpanzer shoots and whiffs. In the center, Sturm officer routed. Panzer joining in, trying to pick up with the officer left, but they're taking too much damage. Jagdpanzer moving forward with this high velocity infantry gun, same as using the Panther. In south here, Panther need repairs. Panzer Force fixed up, close to 3. Really still think Acehiro benefited from support weapons like either lightning gun and some machine guns versus Pineapple. And Pineapple also could benefit from some artillery, though he's currently at full pop cap, so he can't go for anything unless he's like throw something else away. So that's a bit awkward there for Pineapple, but obviously not the end of the world, as he still has the largest force. He got 74 here versus 275. Keep moving forward to catch the cannon and burning through it. Very, very close to the east of there. Very, very close. Almost there. Yeah, Panzer gaining veterans who won. Panther sneaking up the west side here for Acehiro. Down the center pump with the conjugates. Field guns holding back in ambush position, making it hard here, of course, for Acehiro to just like, spot them ahead of time and deal with them. Going for those victory point. He's almost out of victory points. 49, 47. Time for a run here with the shock troops and the counter, forcing retreat there. Close the veteran field and the Panzer Kampfwagen Fiasco Yod. 43, that's 275. Next we got the machine gun as the Panzer Verlierer. T-34 and signaling forwards, halfway to the east level. Panther moving in, shoots, fires. Panther holding back. Shot fired there as well. Good hit there. Field guns opening up, hitting the Yak Panzer. Shots fired, more bouncers. 41 was 275. Sturm moving forwards. Getting supposed to by the Maxim. Situation is looking a bit glum here for Acehiro. Like, even if you break through, he does a lot of damage to Pineapple. Pineapple can just easily replace his losses at the moment. They're also both floating a ton of munitions. Sorry about that hiccup. Panther knockdown. We do get the assault artillery here against the field gun positions, but Pineapple just dodged out. There's nothing else going on, as you can easily do so. KV gaining the Acehiro on the west side. Force being caught here by the KV and routed. So things are falling apart for Acehiro. He, I think, struggles to like find a way out here. So far, it just seems like he isn't finding like any answers to like the current problem being posed by Pineapple. No answers can be found. You got the Sturm there by the Acehiro being routed here by the KV-8. 2 kills on that one. Panther moving forwards here. Gauging the maximum, could take it out of those machine guns. Down to one man. And IS-2 pushing through the smoke back up at the field guns. Nice hit on the Panther. Panzer arriving. There we go. Damage into the Yak Panzer. More intended to called in here. I think too frustrating like attempt by Acehiro to relieve both the armor and also like push ahead to counter attack. Sneaky play there. Up north we got the Kenneth ambush mode itself. We got 22 versus 275. IS-2 abandoned. Well, that's a bit of a mixed experience there. I mean, in theory, the IS-2 got cleared up. It can still be crewed up. Parts moving forward, catching the field guns. There we go, clearing out the IS-2. No attempt there by Acehiro. He just wants it dead. T-34 switch on for Pineapple. We got 10 versus 275. 8. 6. Yeah, not looking great here. He's trying to grab these some extra points to stop the bleeding, but may not be enough. He got 4. 2. And I think it may just run out there right before it hits that. There we go. And clear renders the blue. But there you go. GG, game over. A loss here for Acehiro. Victory for Pineapple. I really feel like Acehiro had some issues there with his timings and just utilised resources efficiently. Pineapple also could have done better in those ways, but I think still maintained initiative better and better map control. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on, and tell friends, tell a family, tell enemies. This is Imperial Links and cheers. Thank you for watching. Till tomorrow again for another episode. Bye.